It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. Rob, I'm gonna like highlight a few things here, and then and Rob uses our recruiting system, so he can kind of elaborate from how it works for Blue Skies clients that do the recruiting stuff. The key elements that I find in a good recruiting system. One is it all starts with research. So both Indeed and ZipRecruiter have free tools to go get keywords, wage information, and what people are searching for in your market. And then also how competitive your market is. Indeed has a super cool tool where it'll show you if you're like 50% competitive labor market or 80% competitive or 100% competitive. And the higher the percent competition, just generally, the harder it is for you to recruit, the more you're going to have to spend on job ads. So first step is doing your research and making sure you know which keywords people are searching for. I'll have Sean on the show once his mom clears up here and he can get some free time, but he can elaborate a little bit more on that. We might even do a show just dedicated to like really nerding out on the recruiting process, because that's so important, especially as we get into like next spring and we're all going to be hiring like crazy, trying to scoop people up first. I think the big thing is that like doing the research, knowing where to boost, where to spend money, how much to spend, what keywords to put it in. And then you write that job. So step one, research. Don't just like post a job description. Know where you're posting it, know why you're posting it, know who you're posting it to, and know what they're searching for. The second piece of that then is when you write a job description, you want to implement those keywords, right? If you're posting a job and saying we're looking for a landscaper and nobody is searching to go work for a landscaping company because they're searching general labor, or maybe they're searching to be a warehouse employee, or they're searching some other term to go do manual labor, people aren't thinking about being a professional landscaper or designer. And so if we just post our job description and the title that we call the job, we're not getting in front of people that haven't thought about coming to work for us. We're only getting in front of the people that are searching for us, which is the minority of the labor force. So we start doing that keyword research and figuring out what blue collar jobs people are looking for. And then you write the job description that's geared towards finding them. You don't write a job description that's geared towards, hey, here's exactly how you're going to do the job when you come and work for us. You write it like you're marketing to a client. Hey, I'm trying to get in front of you to tell you what we do and get to make us look attractive to you. It's all about getting as many applications as you can. At this point in a good recruiting funnel, you don't even care if they're truly a qualified candidate. You're just trying to get in front of as many people as you can, because you're going to have steps to weed them out later. And I tend to see people go wrong there. They try to write a job description that's super defined. Here's what this job's going to be. Here's what it's going to look like. Here's all the things you can't do if you're going to come work for me, because here's the tight ship that we run. And all it does is cause many a person not to click on that job ad and go work somewhere else where they're not as constrained or not as micromanaged per se. Rob, I'm going to stop talking for a bit because you were nodding your head. What do you got to add to that part of the process there?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely used to run or post ads that was like must be, must. And certainly that there's good and bad on it. We used to just crush it with being able to run it on Facebook, and now the job posts on Facebook typically get nobody to follow the instructions. Everybody just hits that one button, apply, and then Facebook says, "Thanks, we're looking into this. We're really excited about you." And it's like, they've told me nothing. It just shows all their pretend jobs that they've had on their Facebook profile as like actual career material. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we've definitely, and just to kind of scroll back, we're at basically like 9 or 10 techs, plus 2 office people, plus myself, salesperson. Mm-hmm. And it's unfortunately a constantly revolving door, and it's a numbers game right now. That's what we've kind of had to resort to. We had scheduled 16 interviews for our last gauntlet, and we got another one tomorrow. We've got 12 people scheduled for interviews tomorrow.
Nice. That's not bad.
Yeah. So, and it really, the biggest thing right now is, especially for late season, you don't have the time and attention to try and do, you don't want to do 2 to 4 interviews a day, 5 days a week. It ruins your mornings. You've got to be there the whole time for all that. And so what we do is we take and kind of, if you're not using Blue Skies, but I mean, it's basically they're chumming the waters, getting any possible fish, and then it's our job, and also the pre-screening process to kind of toss back the absolute garbage. Just get rid of them completely.
I'm gonna stop you because you're front running the funnel. You jump to a lower part of the funnel. You slid farther down the funnel.
Okay.
At the speed. Like I was on a really shallow water slide and you were on like a straight drop water slide. You're down towards the bottom of the funnel. So
we tried to speed the funnel up really quickly. That's what we're trying to do right now.
Yeah. Come on, Platta, speed it up. This is higher, fast, fire fast. Let's go. We ain't got time to talk about the whole funnel.
Higher, fast, fire faster. That's the motto for lights.
I like it. It truly is a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet for everybody.